society, we have people who are coming along beside us. People who were Republicans before the Trump administration's first time, not the second time, but have been in recovery from that Republican issue for the past 8 years. We want them with us today. We want recovering Republicans with us today. I am joined today by a scholar, by a friend, by an attorney who is an expert in constitutional law, and somebody who didn't just decide she wasn't going to be with Donald Trump anymore, but decided that at the beginning of his first time. So she left the party 8 years ago. And we are so happy to have her today. Author, you may have seen her on all kinds of television shows, and she's an award-winning author and a recovering Republican, my friend, Sophia Nelson. Good afternoon, Virginia!
I wish that you guys could see what I see. It is freaking amazing. So, you know, the scholar in me, the professor in me, of course, made notes. But then I realized this isn't a moment for notes. This is a moment for we, the people, to rise up. And today, Leesburg, Virginia has delivered. A little bit of history before I talk to you about the topic I want to talk to you about. And I'm going to be brief because I'm your last speaker. And I want to talk to you this afternoon about refreshing the tree of liberty. And that comes from, I'm not the last speaker, Phyllis said. And that refrain comes from my favorite founding father, Thomas Jefferson, when he said, "The tree of liberty from time to time must be refreshed by the blood of patriots and tyrants." Now, Jefferson wasn't calling us to violence, he was calling us to vigilance. Jefferson was reminding us that the tree of liberty only dies when we, the people, stop engaging, when we, the people, stop protesting, when we, the people, stop fighting, and when we, the people, stop holding our leaders accountable. You know, a little bit of history that I think is relevant at this moment, folks. In 1774, the Leesburg and Loudoun County freeholders, that's what they were called at the time, made a vote. And they voted to support their fellow colonists in Boston. And they sent out a call for men from 15 to 40 to join the militia. And then, of course, 2 years later, the War of Independence began. But did you know that right here on this hallowed ground, in this city, Loudoun County, Virginia, and Leesburg had the largest militia in the Commonwealth of Virginia? Why does that matter? That matters because it says that we gathered here today are the heirs of those who came before us, and the patriots that said, hell no to a king, we're not having a king, we don't do kings, and they made sure that we never had a king again in the history of this country. Let me wind it down with this. Next July 4th, 2026, America turns 250 years of age. It is our semi-sesquicentennial. Our semi-sesquicentennial. Now, all of us here we'll have fireworks, we're going to have our flags on, we're going to be celebrating America. 250 years of true greatness. But this wannabe king that we have has told you what he's going to be doing on that day. He is going to build an arena in the backyard of the White House. day that he sits in the Oval Office. And I'm saying that as, yes, a homeless Republican with no home, as many of my never-Trumper fellow Republicans have. And we've been voting for our Democratic colleagues now straight for the last 8 years. My hope is that once again the party of Lincoln will rid itself of this, whatever it is, and it will come back again at the table of democracy. But let me end with this. I had made my notes, like I said, they're in my hand, and I was going to give you a list of things we can do. Those things don't matter. What matters, you know how you beat fascism? You know how you beat authoritarianism? You know how you beat despots and tyrants? You